Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly, and today our topic is how to send real-time stock alerts on Slack. So suppose we are keeping eye on some specific stocks and we want to send the price alert of these stocks automatically on Slack in regular interval of time. So for my objective, I have to build a workflow, and in my workflow, I'm going to first schedule my workflow for every 15 minutes by using schedule by Pabbly. So in every 15 minutes, what is going to happen is that I'm going to get the stock prices that I've added in my Google Sheet, and after getting the stock prices, I'm going to automatically send a message on my Slack channel with all the stock prices. So for my objective, I have to build a connection between Google Sheets and Slack. So for building this connection, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect, which is an amazing software for automation and integration. So how I can build this connection and how I can set up this workflow, for that, let me take you to my computer screen. I hope all you can see my computer screen, and today we are going to see that how we can send real-time stock alert on Slack. So suppose we are keeping an eye on some specific stocks and we have added these stocks in our portfolio, and now we want to get the price alert of all these stocks in regular interval of time so that we will never miss any good chance. So simply for getting the stock alerts and for sending the price alerts of stock to our team on Slack automatically, we are going to build an automation with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now with Pabbly Connect, we are going to check the price of some specific stocks, and I have added these stocks in my Google Sheet. And the price of these stocks are going to get updated automatically as I'm going to add some formula in my Google Sheet that I'm going to show you later on this video. So automatically these prices are going to get updated, and now in every 15 minutes we are going to send a notification of the prices of our stock on Slack. So for creating this automation, we are going to build a connection between Google Sheets and Slack. And now in every 15 minutes, we are going to send the price alert of our stocks on Slack to our team automatically. So for this, we are going to use Pabbly Connect, and we are going to build this connection without any coding and programming skills. Now for using Pabbly Connect, we need to search for pabbly.com/connect in our browser, and it will take us to this landing page of Pabbly Connect. Here we have two options, sign in and sign up for free. If you don't have any account with Pabbly Connect, then you just have to click on this sign up for free button, and it will take only 2 minutes of your time and you will get 100 tasks free every month. Or if you already have an account, you can just sign in and you will get to see this page. So these are all the apps that Pabbly offers, and we are going to use Pabbly Connect here. For that, I need to click here on this Access Now button under Pabbly Connect, and it will direct us to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Now here, what I need to do is I need to create a new workflow, and for that I'm going to click here on this create workflow button, and this window will pop up. Now I need to name my workflow, and I'm going to name it as my objective, which is to send real-time stock alerts on Slack. And now I'm going to click on create. And it will take us to this page, and this is my workflow. Here I have two boxes, trigger and action. So these are the two main principles on which our workflow works on. And trigger says when this happens, action says do this. So trigger is going to be the first step that will get executed in our workflow, and action will just follow that. So here what I'm going to do is I'm going to first schedule my workflow for every 15 minutes so that my workflow will work in every 15 minutes and it is going to send the price alert in regular interval of time. So for that, I'm going to use schedule by Pabbly in my trigger. So I'm going to select this, and here what I need to do is I need to first select how often I want to run my workflow. So I want to run my workflow in regular interval of time. So that is already selected. Now I want to select my time interval. So I want this to run every 15 minutes. So 15 is already selected, and if you want to change this to 30 minutes, 1 day or anything, you can change that from here, and you can select your time span. So I'm using minutes. You can select hours, days, weeks, whatever you want. I'm going to select minutes here, and now I'm going to click on save. So I have successfully scheduled my workflow. Now in every 15 minutes my workflow is going to run. Now what I need to do is I need to set up my actions tab. And in my actions tab, I'm going to use Google Sheet. And in my Google Sheet, I have added my stocks that I want to keep eye on. So I'm going to select Google Sheet here. And now I need to give an action event. So I'm going to open this tab, and get rows will be my action event. So I'm going to select this. And now I need to connect Google Sheet with Pabbly Connect. So I'll click here on connect. I will click on add new connection, and I will sign in with Google. And now I'm going to click on allow to give access to my account. And here my connection is successful. Now here what I need to do is I need to first select my spreadsheet. So for selecting the spreadsheet, I need to take you to my Google Sheet first. And here I'm going to use this spreadsheet of stocks data. Now before adding this spreadsheet with Pabbly Connect, what I need to do is I need to add a formula that will update the prices of my stocks automatically in my Google Sheet. For that, what I need to do is I need to first click here, and now I want to add the formula for this particular stock of Zenith Expo. So here I'm using all these stocks from National Stock Exchange India. As I'm a resident of India, that's why I'm using NSE. But if you are from any other country or you work for any other stock exchange, then you can use that too, the formula, and all the steps are going to be same. So here from NSE, I'm going to use these three stocks of Zenith Expo, HPL and Intent Tech. So I'm going to go back to my Google Sheet, and now I'm going to add a formula of Google Finance. So my formula here will be, so I need to first give a equal to sign, and now I need to type Google Finance, and now in the bracket I need to give a quotation, and between this quotation I need to give the symbol of my stock. So for the symbol I need to go back to NSE, and this is the symbol of my stock, that is Zenith Expo. So I'm going to copy this. I will go back to Google Sheet, and I'm going to add that between this quotation. Now what I need to do is I need to give a comma. I'm going to again give a quotation, and now I need to type price. I'm going to close this quotation, and I'm going to close this bracket, and here this is going to be my formula. So I'm going to add this formula for this particular stock, that is Zenith Expo. Now I'm going to click enter, and here we can see I have received the real-time stock price of this particular stock. So I'm going to go back to NSE, and here we can see we have this price, that is 211 rupees, and this is the price of this stock. Now we'll go back to Google Sheet, and I'm going to use this same formula for these two stocks too. So I'm going to follow the same steps, and now I have updated the prices of these stocks. So here the price of HPL is 447 and Intent Tech is 125.7. So here these are the updated price. Now what is going to happen is that as the price of my stocks are going to get changed, then it will automatically get update in my Google Sheet. So here I have updated my prices. Now what I need to do is I need to go back to Pabbly Connect. And here in Pabbly Connect, I need to first select my spreadsheet. So I'm going to open this tab, and in this tab, I will find all the spreadsheets that are connected with my Google Sheet account. So I'm going to use this particular spreadsheet of stocks data. So here I have selected my spreadsheet, and I have only one sheet in my spreadsheet, so that is already selected. And now I need to give the range of rows that I want to get the value of. So for the range, I need to take you back to my Google Sheet, and here my range starts from A2. So this is my column and this is my row. So this is going to be my first range, and it is going to end to B4. So A2 to B4 is going to be my range. So I'm going to go back to Pabbly Connect, and here I need to give my range. So I'm going to type my range here. So this is my range. Now here I have filled all the required details. So what I need to do is I need to click on Save and Send Test to Quit button. And here we can see I have received this response. So here I have my first stock name, that is Zenith Expo, and I have my stock price. Similarly, I have my second stock name, that is HPL, and this is my stock price, that is 443.15 rupees. Now I have my third stock name, that is Intent Tech, and this is my stock price. And here we can also see that the prices of these stocks are automatically got updated. Now here, as I have received all these details of my stocks and the price, then what I need to do is I need to use all these details, and I want to send a notification message automatically to my team on Slack. So for that, I need to add my last sections tab, and here my action application is going to be Slack. So I'm going to select Slack here, and now I need to give an action event. So I'm going to open this tab, and send channel message will be my action event. So I'm going to select this, and now I need to connect Slack with Pabbly Connect. So I'll click here on connect. I will click on add new connection, and I will connect with Slack. Now for connecting Slack, I need to give my token type, and here my token type is either gonna be user or bot. So my token type will be user. I'm going to click on save, and now I need to click on allow to give access to my account. So I'm going to click here, and here my connection is successful. Now what I need to do is I need to first select my channel where I want to send the message of my stock alerts. So for that, I need to take you to my Slack account, and here I'm going to use this particular stock alert channel, and in this channel I'm going to send the message of my stock alerts. So let's go back to Pabbly Connect, And for selecting the channel, I need to open this tab. And in this tab, I will find all the channels that I have in my Slack account. And here I'm going to search for my channel, that is stock alert. So I'm going to select my channel here. And now I need to give the message that I want to send on my Slack channel. So here my message will be, hello team, just a heads up for the stock prices. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to map all the stocks that I'm going to receive from my Google Sheet. And with the stocks, I'm going to map the updated prices of those stocks. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the response of Google Sheet, and I'm going to use that response to map the detail of my stock price here in this tab. So for that, I need to use mapping. And what mapping is a technique through which I can retrieve the data from the previous steps, and the data that is changing will get replaced with the new data in the real time. So for mapping, I need to open this response of Google Sheets. And here this is my first stock name. So I'm going to map this. I'm going to give a colon. I will give a space, and I'm going to map the price of this particular stock. So this is the stock of Zenith Expo. So I'm going to map this. Similarly, I'm going to go to new line, and I'm going to map the second name of my stock. So my second stock is HPL. So I'm going to map this. I will again give a colon. I will give a space, and I'm going to map the price. Now I'm going to go to the new line, and I'm going to map my third stock. I'm going to give a colon. I will give a space, and I'm going to map the price. So here these are my stocks and these are my prices. So this is going to be my message that I want to send on my Slack channel with my price alert of my stocks. So here I have mapped all these details of my, so here what I have done is that I have mapped these details and I have made these stock price details dynamic. Now whenever I'm going to receive new details from my Google Sheet with my updated price of the stocks, then automatically all these details are going to get replaced, and I'm going to receive the new details of the new stock prices in real time. So I have filled all the required details here. So I'm going to scroll down, and I need to click on Save and Send Test Request button. And here we can see I have received this response. So this is a positive response, and this means that I have sent this message automatically on my Slack channel. So to check this, let me take you to Slack. And here on Slack, we can see I have received this message. So the message is, hello team, just a heads up for the stock prices. So this is my first stock, that is Zenith Expo. This is the price, that is 211 rupees 0.7. This is my second stock, that is HPL, and this is the price, that is 443.15. This is my third stock, and this is the price, that is 126 rupees. So here we can see that I have automatically sent this message on my Slack channel with my updated stock price. And now what is going to happen is that in every 15 minutes, I'm going to send this message as a notification for all my stock price alerts. So here we can see that my connection between Google Sheets and Slack is working successfully. Now what is going to happen is that in every 15 minutes, my workflow is going to work, and from my Google Sheet, I'm going to get the updated stock prices of my stocks, and automatically by using those stock prices, I'm going to send a message on my Slack channel. So this is how I can automatically send stock alerts on my Slack channel in real time. So here we have successfully created this automation and connection between Google Sheets and Slack. Now let's go back to Pabbly Connect. So here we can see that I have successfully created this workflow and this automation between Google Sheets and Slack for sending real-time stock alerts on Slack. So let's summarize what we did here. So first I have set up my trigger, and in my trigger I have used Schedule by Pabbly, and by using Schedule by Pabbly I have scheduled my workflow for regular interval. Then I have set up my action steps, and first I have used Google Sheets, and in my action event I have used get rows, and in the last I have used Slack as my action application, and my action event was send channel message. So this is how I have successfully created this workflow, and you can also create this workflow by following all the steps that I did in my workflow, and I'm also going to put the link of my workflow in the description so you can check it out from there, and thank you for watching this video.
Not just these applications, you can automate and integrate a lot more applications like this by using Pabbly Connect. So if you want to reach out to us, then email us at support@pabbly.com, and if you have any queries, then you can write us at forum.pabbly.com, and if you have any issue with the pricing, then you can visit this link. And if you like this video, then please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.